Hello my friend, it is Pat Sloan here for my daily video, and it's Saturday. So we have got our fourth of six organizing topics for today. And so this one may be a total crazy easy one for some of you because you may already have it done. And for others of you, it might be like an, oh my gosh, I need to schedule hours for this. And that is to tidy up your threads and your bobbins. So not just the one, but you got to do both. So I have, let's see, I thought I had it out here, but of course I don't. So let me go under here. Here is what I've got my bobbins in. Whoop, yeah. So this is this holds, they're like the ring ones, the circle ones, like, see, so here's the circle ones, but this holds a lot more than the circle ones do. These are cool. Once they came out with these these square ones, I was like, yes, this is it. So this is actually how many bobbins I have wound, except for a couple I keep in the top here. I've got several in the top that are already done with colors I'm working on, but I don't keep a ton of bobbins. So this is my question. Besides your assignment of tidying up your bobbins and your thread, do you keep your thread, your bobbins like this, like in a container, like I keep them sort of by color? Do you keep them with the actual spool? So like if you've wound off this orange here, will you then need to keep this bobbin with the orange thread? What is your style? So that's your assignment, your topic. That's the topic for today. All right, let's go to the charm pack. Let's go to the pillow. I did the pillow. So I picked the backing. Let's see. There it is. I went with the orange peel, mostly because this fabric, I don't have a lot of it, and it's I have to go hunting around if I want to buy more right now because it's sort of not easily available anymore. So I thought I'm going to keep this for the front and use a black or a charcoal color for the backing of a smaller pillow. And then this I'm also going to make a pillow out of. So I had tons of this. I could have used this on the back, but I have a good piece of this as well. So I'm going to make a pillow with this, with the front and the back. So we'll have two more pillows. I'll have two more pillows, and then the cross stitch pillow, which let me show you what I found for that. Because I had the purple packet that came in from the sampler. This is the subscription you can get, and so it came out with purple, and there are a couple in here that I'm thinking, let's see, you can get a little bit closer because there's some really cute, there's lights and darks. So I'm going to have an inner border of purple, and then it'll be the orange. So something like, just mocking it up, something like this. But that actually looks really nice, that dark purple against here. I'd just probably be a little bit smaller there, like probably about like that. But this also has like it has two of them that have bats. This one has bats. Oh no, that has spiders. It has teeny weeny little spiders. This one has the orange pumpkins, but I think that would be too distracting with this out here. So I think I actually really like this muted one, or maybe the one with the little bitty spiders. So those, and this one probably would be good too, but I sort of like that little medallion that's on this one here. So that has to, I have to find another pillow form because right now I don't have 4 pillows in the room. I only have 3, and so I need to, I'm sure upstairs I have another pillow form to do this cross stitch, which is so darn cute. So darn cute. Now when I did the pillow, I decided for the first time I was going to use some of this sprinkle fusible for basting the layers together. My friends have been using a different brand called Quilter's Fuse. I think that's what it's called. I'll link you to that one as well. But this one is pretty much this, said the same thing. So I thought, well, I'm going to try it because it was a little bit cheaper. So I thought, well, I'm going to try it. So it has a little top on it, just like you would find, maybe with some baking. Can you see the top? I don't know if it's got a blowout. but I'll open it there. So it's got like a hole and then a shaker. So there's the shaker. And Bone Ash has been around for a long time. So if I shake it, there is what it looks like, just like little tiny granules. It is there. So the thing is, you sprinkle this onto, I'm gonna put it on the table. I'll clean it up then. I'll remember it's there. So you sprinkle that onto the batting, and then you place the fabric on top of the batting, and then you press with a hot iron. Then you flip it over and you do the same to the other side. So I have a couple friends that have used it and said it's fabulous. They've done, you know, lap quilts and even bigger. You basically have to do it in sections and then flip it and do it in sections. But I found that it worked really nice for the pillow, so I'm going to try it on a little bit bigger piece. One of the nice things for me is, you know, of course, there's no overspray like the sprays, you know, that you spray, which I can handle those too. But this was nice to try with not having that, and then I'm okay with handling it by just shifting to do the pressing. So we'll see. I'll report back when I do a little bigger one and show how that works. And it's used for a bunch of different stuff. It bonds fabric together, no sewing, just iron and done. But if you're going to wash it, I'm not sure about that. I haven't read about that part because, you know, it is soft. So I don't know over time if it, you know, softens up. That's why I want to do a test piece, do a lap quilt to see exactly how that works. Okay, that was all my Halloween stuff now, or the fall stuff. I need to put the quilts up, and that is today. This is Saturday. That's the afternoon project. I don't know if I'll have the other pillows done because I'm taping this on Friday, and I might on Friday evening make the other pillows. So if I do that, then I'll have the pillows ready, and I can switch everything out on today, Saturday. Yeah. Now I want to talk about the quilt, the Christmas tree quilt again, because the charm packs, because I forgot to tell you and show you the fabric. I mean, you can see the fabric up there all in the quilt, but I forgot to show it to you. I used this Hollyberry. That's the line that I used. So you can see it's got green, the black, the gray, all those great things. And I actually had originally bought the Jolly Bar, the 5 by 10, you know, half of a layer cake, 5 by 10, and I bought this fabric, so I would have, you know, for a border, so that I could do one of the quilts in the Jolly Bar book, or maybe the quilt that comes with the pattern, you know, comes with the Jolly Bar itself. It also has a quilt with it pattern. So I was thinking of doing one of these, like there's sort of a ribbon one in the back. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, if you can see it, it's not quite so good, but that's kind of what I was looking at, is this ribbon one where you have like that extra little piece and it makes sort of like a ribbon. I thought it's called Strawberry Twist is the name of that one in this book. So I was thinking about that, and these are all pretty quick, but I wanted you to be able to see here. Let me just cut that off the top so that you can see like some of the fabrics. Whoops, like it has like a really great small print on it, and there, like I like things like this. It's like a medium print, and this is Corey Yoder's fabric. Look at that. I like the diagonal stripe, which is my favorite. And there is like the main print done just in green and white, and there's like some gray in there. So I think that would be neat to have as like a companion to that wall hanging. So I'm not sure what I'm doing with all these. I have a couple of nieces. I was thinking I might end up making like Christmas quilts, you know, over the next little bit and start sending them out to all the nieces. The boys aren't quite ready. The nephews, no, they're not ready to be decorating for Christmas yet. It's like they could be, but I don't think they are. But I also had this other pattern that I've been wanting to show you called Favorite Sweater Quilt. And there's this was a pattern that comes along rather, or is a companion. I'm sorry, it's like a $3 pattern or something. That's a companion for one of the fabric lines from the Ruby Society, and I just love this sweater. So they used a lot of solids with it, but then the prints, which look a little bit like a sweater print, and there's always some prints out there that look a lot like a sweater print. But I'll link you to this because this is available now. So the pattern is so darn cute. It's 62 by 60. So if you wanted to actually make it longer, you could just make the rows, in between the rows, a little bit wider. So that would make the whole quilt longer. So in between each of the sweater rows. But I just think this is super, super cute. Love it. I just had to show it to you. I just love it. And I want to say thank you to Tina for sending me this really cute card. She sent a little thank you card to me, and also she sent one of these really precious little prayer quilts. So there's a nice little saying on here, and then it has the little prayer with the knot that's just, you know, you put in your pocket and you can feel that, you know, just sort of, you know, have like a meditative thing. It's just so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate all these wonderful notes. You guys are just amazing. We've been having a lot of fun over the Facebook group too, so I hope that you're there at Quilt Along with Pat Sloan. It is quite lively. There's lots of show and tell, plus there's a lot of good questions with answers and people helping each other. You are so incredible to do that. I love that you help each other. So down below are all the links. I am gathering names from the winners of the Morrison Park tour. So I will eventually put a list out, but we're still waiting for waiting for my person to respond, and for somebody, as of this taping anyways, and one of the other designers are still waiting on their person. So there you go. So I love you. Mwah. See you online.